Alright, now what I did for the roof right here is I just put me up a couple of pieces of paracord here, but to keep rain from dripping into it, what I did is I went and I got me a branch, an old rotten branch. It's got some pieces of branches on it. That way, what it'll do is it'll give my poncho just a little bit of dome shape to it so that the rain will come off of it. Alright, so what I do now is just throw my poncho on over it. And that will be my roof. Alright. There we go. Alright, now what I'll do is I'll tie off that hood right there, and then I'll tie these off to the edges of the tree through these grommets, keep it from blowing away, and that'll keep the rain from hitting me. Alright, I'm done. Now, here's the hard part, getting in it. If you can get in it without breaking it, you're doing pretty good, but if you wind up breaking it, you're screwed, and you're gonna wind up having to start all over. Normally the way I'll do it, I pull myself in, I put all my weight on it. I got my tree limb catching my do-rag. Alright, grab hold of them trees, lay back. Alright. I see that wasn't too bad. Usually, now what I can do now, that's actually not bad. And so what you can do now is I'll get my butt pack over there and I'll use it as a pillow, and I'll be ready to go tonight. And this thing, I mean, I'm wobbling around on it right here, but it's surprisingly very strong. So, all right, let's see about getting my butt pack. See if I can get out of here. If I can get out of here without breaking it. And see, it's actually stronger than I thought. Oh. All right. Let me unhook my butt pack here. Alright, now tonight I'm going to have my water down here where I can get at it, in case I need it. I got my butt pack here, what's left in of it. That is going to be my pillow. Alright, let's see if I can climb in there again. And see, if you're ever doing this, you're going to understand why I broke that tree off. Don't just pick nothing off the ground. It's totally rotten. This had a little strength left to it. Alright. Alright, see how everything now everything gave just a little bit. I got to go back and tie that off. Everything gave a little bit, but basically I weigh 175 pounds. This will hold me up. If you're a bigger guy, you just got to use a little more paracord. But you know, basically having these things right here coming down to here and helping hold this up is going to hold you up. Now, a couple of things. This will be good if you're stuck in, like, say, some of the wildlife management areas or in a national park, because you don't want to get caught in a national park with an axe or a machete, because you're not allowed to cut anything down. So that's one good thing about how this comes out. Another little thing, when you get done, take all your paracord with you, okay? Because one time I was up in the North Georgia mountains and I actually found a raccoon dead, all tangled up in a bunch of paracord that somebody had left behind. So be responsible and carry it back with you. And so I'm fixing to tie all this off, and this is where I'm going to sleep for the night. Till next time. Hey guys, well, guess what? I got back home and I found out I was 85 minutes over. So
I didn't really want to cut it in two parts, but I got to looking at my clip of the paracord shelter, and there's nothing I can cut out of it. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you, you know, the way I do those neat little bundles of paracord. I'm going to show you how I do them, because I got a neat way of doing them. I thought it'd be something nice to add to the end of this video.
All right, now whenever I came back, you know, I just there's my paracord. That's what I did. Okay. You see, these are the neat little bundles that I had made. These are the ones that I didn't use. I got like a 50 foot, 24 foot, and a 12 foot. You know, they're pretty neat, and I got them to where all I have to do is I grab them, and I can pull the line out of them, and see the loops come straight out of it the way I do it. You know, it's pretty neat, and the ends of them, you know, like I said before, the ends of them, I fuse them, so I don't ever have to worry about the ragged edges. And what I got right here is I got a board. Let's see, let me zoom in here so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, I got a board right here, and I got it marked 12 foot, 24 foot, and 50 foot. And I got holes drilled in it. And what I do is I put these rods in these holes. You know, there's my 12 foot holes. I move on out. There's my 24 foot holes. Move on out, and there's my 50 foot holes. And so that's how I get these different lengths right here. Okay? All right, let's run on down here with a 12 foot. And I'm going to dig through this mess right here and see if I can't find me a 12. I bet you that's a 12 footer right there. Yeah, it's a 12 footer. And, okay, what I do is I lay this around here. Okay? Lay that around it. I got one piece hanging off right here. Let me zoom back out just a little bit. Oh, that's too much. Right there. All right, let's see now. I wrap that around and I got one end out. Okay? Now, I come around in a figure eight. Pull it tight, push it down. Okay? Figure eight. Pull it tight, push it down. Okay, now I continue to do that. Alright. Oh, and something else, you know, that whole time I was doing that video, I didn't want to get it into two parts. So what I did was I was trying to hurry everything along. And if I'd have known it was going to wind up in two parts, I'd have showed you a little more detail. And, you know, I always like to test those branches. And after I got done with it, I laid in the shelter and I got my kid to lay on top of me. And the paracord still held me up. Okay, once you got it to this point, you grab the whole bundle. Okay, you pull it up and little welding rods doesn't come out. Now what I do, okay, I grab it out here on the end, and this is the original one where I started. I'm going to leave it dangling. Okay, now this end, what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap it around. Let's see. I'm going to wrap it around. I'm going to wrap it around. Yes, I have a cat. Alright, now I'm going to wrap it around right here. And then loosen up them two loops. And I feed right through them loops. Okay? I'm feeding right through the last two loops here. And then I just pull it tight. Okay? And that's my neat little bundle right there. Okay? And then like I say, when you got that, you can grab that thing and you can just pull it out. See? Alright, let's see if I can do I'll do another one real quick right here just while you're watching. Okay, now here's a 24 foot right here. I'll do one more right here, but then I'll let you go. Maybe I won't have to do it in 3 parts. Alright, now I got right here, I got my magic marker 12 right here, okay? Now what I'm doing, lay it right here, and I got my little tag in, I'll put my foot on it here. And then I just start doing figure 8. Figure 8, pull it around. Figure 8 around. Push it down. Let's see.
push it down. And then you want, you know, like I say, you want to leave a little bit. You want to leave a little bit there that you can wrap around it. And see, this is just something that I like to do because there's a friend of mine that he carries a whole roll of 300-foot paracord, and he just unravels it and cuts off what he needs, gets all frayed off. He gets done with it. He leaves pieces all out in the woods. I hate that. I don't think you should leave this stuff out in the woods, you know. And I don't like the frayed ends either. All right, now, come on, get out of the way, cat. All right, now I pull this up. I drop them welding rods down. Okay. Let me zoom this thing back out. I'm gonna try this again so you can see. Okay, now I'm holding my wad of paracord, and there's my original line. Okay. Now I'm gonna hold it up here. I'm gonna take this, and I'm gonna start wrapping it. Okay, just wrapping around good and tight. Okay, and I'll do this with all of my paracord. Every time I get a 300-foot roll, I'll do this to it. I'll prepare it. Okay, and the stuff's pretty cool. It impresses my friends when they see it. Well, some of them it don't impress. Some of them say they say you're hilarious, man. You're like buying all these little rolls of paracord, and I'm like, dude, I'm not buying them. I'm buying them and I'm wrapping them up like this, and I pile the different lengths in my. So you see, it's just a neat little roll. You can grab the tag in, you hold it, and it'll feed itself out. Nothing to it. So, you know, that's how I do my paracord, and I hope you learned a little bit of something from it. It's a neat little trick that I picked up. And I do the same thing with rope. I got a bigger jig of how I wind my rope up. But all right, sorry for the 2 parts, but I hope you had fun, and you know, till the next video, see ya.